Good evening, everyone. Good evening, guys. So we'll be starting the session in another 10 minutes. Okay? Yeah, in another 5 to 10 minutes, we'll be starting the session. Let everyone join. And nothing, guys. So we'll be starting in another 2 minutes, Swasti. Yeah. I was just waiting for a few other people to join. Okay. Jay, is that clear? Okay, we'll just wait for another 1 more minute. In the meantime, see the count is still increasing. As this is our very first session, so I don't want no one to miss. I'll be explaining the calendar. Okay. Fine. Okay. Hello. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. I see many queries related to session, especially. Yeah. Fine. Okay. Yeah, it's yeah. Hello, Keshav. Fine. So I think this is the strength. Yeah. Hello, Anik. Ankit. Sorry, Ankit. Yeah. I think this is the strength. So yeah. So we'll be discussing about this machine learning. Okay, machine learning algorithms. We'll start with the basic Python, NumPy, Pandas, and in between we'll also do the implementation. Okay, don't worry. And for each and every topic which we are discussing, there will be a specific notebook present. Okay, and all the notebooks will be covering up. Okay? Let me just share the screen and show you the timetable for that. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Rishabh. Hello, Yadav. Hello, Vishwambar. Let me just share the screen. Were you able to see the screen, everyone? Okay, just a minute. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. So you are able to see this colored part, right? So this is our day. Uh, Ignore this, okay? Ignore this module name and topic subtopics for now. Okay. Just consider until here right now. Okay. Because I need to make some changes also. See the colored part which you are seeing over here. These are all the live sessions we are having. On Monday we'll have a live session, and Tuesday will be completely self-paced learning. What is self-paced learning? Self-paced learning is nothing but whatever the topic which has been discussed on the previous day, that is on Monday, whatever the topic which has been told on Monday, the topic you need to revise on the same day itself, if it is possible. If not, you can revise on Tuesday. Okay. A day gap is being provided over here, and followed by the next day again we'll have a live session, and followed by next day again it is a self-paced session. You can refer to the previous or the before days topic which we have discussed. Then followed by again we're having Friday. Again it's a live session, and Saturday. Saturday is a 1 hour session. Okay. On Friday, Wednesday, and Monday we'll have a 2 hour session. So that is from 6 to 8. But for Saturday, we have an AMA session. AMA is nothing but ask me anything. Okay. It's like a doubts clearing session. Okay. And it will be from 6 to 7. Okay. It's a doubt clearing session. It will be from 6 to 7. Okay. So on Saturdays, the session will be for 1 hour. On the other days, the session will be for 2 hours. When it is self-paced learning, you need to make sure that whatever the topic which has been told in the previous session, you are covering that. Okay. And don't worry, we will be providing you the handouts. Okay. The student handouts. So what are the topic which has been discussed today? I will drop a student handout. Okay. I'll create a small document and I will share the document in the Drive link. Okay. And I will be sharing the Drive link also. Hope it's clear. And from today, starting from today, we are having sessions until 30th of July. Okay. 30th of July. Up to 16 July, our live sessions will be happening. Our live sessions will be happening up to 16th July, and there were only 10 live sessions. Okay, just a minute. I'm sorry if there is any disturbance from my side. Okay. So 10 live sessions we'll be having, and followed by in between, every alternate day we'll be having a live session. And on the off day, you need to do a self-paced learning. Okay. On Saturdays, we'll have an AMA session. And starting from 17th July and 18th July, it's a self-paced. And from Saturday, 19th July, the Project AMA session is starting. Okay. From Saturday 19th to 30th, these are the project mentoring sessions. On these days are the project mentoring sessions. Okay. So please make sure that you're attending the sessions up to 30th July. Okay. Any doubts, anyone? Let me know now. Yes, need not to worry. The recording video will be provided. Okay. The recording link will be provided. The performance metrics to get the internship certificate, Rishabh. You need to attend the daily sessions. Okay. You need to attend the daily sessions. You need to complete the project on time. And whatever the in between quizzes we are conducting, you need to make sure that you are attending those quizzes. Okay. Clear? No, Project. Projector. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Projector, will it have web development classes also? No, web development classes are not involved. Okay. Here, we'll just have a 1 day session of Python. Okay. Python related to functions up to functions we'll discuss. And if possible, I'll just share a notebook for you people to implement that. Then later for NumPy and Pandas, we'll spare a separate time for that. Okay. For web development, no. So Yadav, please make sure that you're not missing any live sessions. Okay. Please you make sure that you're not missing any live sessions. And please make sure that you're having proper reason if you're missing out this live session. And there is a issue, many things you need to follow. Okay. If you're missing a live sessions, you need to drop an email. You need to inform your Spock. Okay. Ama is nothing but ask me anything. Okay. Ask me anything. Doubts clearing session. Is that clear, Yadav and also Srivastava? Rishabh, you're saying that, and are there any other course materials we'll be getting through website and where we'll be giving quizzes? Yeah, through the website, you'll be provided a few of the self-paced courses, okay? And mostly you can browse, okay? And coming into this quiz, you will be provided the quiz link, and based on that link, it is a Google Form quiz, mostly. So you can attempt it over there. And also, by the end of the session, I'll be sharing a group link. It's a Telegram group link. So I want everyone to stay until end of the session, and please join that link group, okay? See, Vivek, it is not practicing the project. We'll be providing you with the credentials, okay? Dashboard credentials. There you will be provided with some project titles. You need to work on those project titles, okay? Vatsal, yeah, good question. Is it a learning program or an internship program? It's a combination of both, okay? Initially, for the first 10 days, you will be learning the things, and for the later coming up days, you will be working on the project. And even while you're working on the project, there will be a mentor assigned for you, and he'll be mentoring you if you're having any doubt, okay? Clear, Gupta? Vatsal Gupta, is that clear? Yeah, please. Those things will be getting you will be getting briefed regarding what kind of ML projects in your Rama session. Okay, we're still about to dive into this machine learning, right? Yeah, Sahu, I just told that I'll just share the Telegram group link. Okay, it will be provided, Ambuj. Yes, Anirudh, that is what I'm saying. You people will be joining in a group, and in that group, during the non-session timings, like during the morning or afternoon, you can share your query. We'll be there to help you out. And if it is during 6 to 7, you can join in the session and you can clear your doubts, share your screen. Okay. Yes, Ansh, to our session, we're having not this one single session, okay? We're having 10 days, okay? Whatever the important concepts needs to be covered, we'll be covering all those concepts. Is that clear, Ansh? Yes, yes, Pranjal, that is correct. Certificate will not be provided. And so if you're completing all the things, energy certificate will be provided, right? We'll be informing that, Jay. Don't worry about that. We'll be informing you about that, okay? Don't worry about that right now. Okay, so I took around like 12 minutes to resolve these queries. Any other queries, anyone? Yeah, Pranjal, I will start. I was actually waiting for these queries because you people are asking many queries, right? And also one more thing, I have shared the Telegram group link. Please join everyone. Okay, it's totally fine, guys. If you are joining beforehand, I mean, through your mail, I think you have received this Telegram group link, right? It's totally fine if you have joined. So let me just start the session, okay? Okay, so fine. Let me just share the screen first. Just give me a minute. Let me just share the screen. I hope everyone is able to see the screen, right? So before diving into these prerequisites, how many of you are aware of this machine learning? Okay, I see 3, 4. Let me just keep a poll, okay? Through poll, let me know. I'll just create a poll. Let me know. Okay, now let me know. I have just created a poll. Based on that, I'll be deciding my pace, okay? I want all the 94% to vote, okay? All the 94 to do the poll. Okay. See, only 66% of votes. Only 66 people have voted. I see 98%. Yeah, I see 98 present in this particular session. So, okay, fine. I got it. So, majority of you people are aware of this machine learning topic. So, any of the questions which I'm asking, I will be getting answers in that case, right? I see 3 hand raises. What's the issue, guys? Fine. Okay, we got it, got it. Thank you. So again, you people are raising your hand. If you're having any issue, raise your hand, okay? If not, just drop the reactions. Okay, we'll start now. Okay. I just got to see the poll. 74% of you people are aware of this machine learning algorithms. Only 20 people who are not aware of this machine learning. Fine, you people are aware of this machine learning. Again, you're trying to upskill yourself on the same topics. Fine. Okay. Okay, fine. So, prerequisites for machine learning. So, what are all the prerequisites for machine learning? Now, you people say me what prerequisites are required for the machine learning. What are the prerequisites for machine learning? And the people who have joined now, I have updated the Telegram group link in the chat. Please join. Okay. What are all the prerequisites which are required for machine learning? The first one is a programming language is required, right? A programming language is required. So in this case, in order to understand all those machine learning algorithms, we have chosen this Python programming as a programming language, correct? Yeah, a programming language first initially. So we have chosen Python for that. And in order to work with these machine learning libraries, or else in order to make sure that we are building machine learning model, we need the libraries, right? So what is the main machine learning library we'll be using? Scikit-learn, okay? Scikit-learn is the main machine learning library that we'll be using. But before that, there were many steps we need to do, right? Before that, there were many steps we need to do. We need to understand the data. We need to clean our data, right? So in order to make sure we are doing all those things, we'll be using two main libraries. That is NumPy, Pandas. These are the two main libraries. And along with these two, for visualization purpose, we'll be using Matplotlib and Seaborn, okay? Matplotlib and Seaborn. These are the main libraries we'll be working on. And all these libraries are compatible with the programming language, that is Python, okay? Fine. I'll just start this prerequisites, okay? Prerequisites for machine learning. Fine. So what's the agenda of this particular prerequisites? Python programming, regarding the Python programming, the Python libraries, statistics, okay? So how many of you are aware of the statistics? How many of you are aware of the statistics? Everyone is aware, right? Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So first is Python programming. As usual, we'll just start with the Python introduction part. Okay. Then today we'll be completing that Python introduction mostly. And I'll share a notebook in the drive link, and the drive link I'll be sharing in the Telegram group. Okay. I just need to create the folder structure format. So after that, then we'll be going through this NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn libraries. Okay. All these four libraries we'll be going through. Then we'll start with the statistics. After statistics, we'll start with the machine learning life cycle, and we'll discuss the regression and the classification algorithms. Then we'll dive into the building. Okay. Mostly within the session itself, we'll try to complete one of the model building. Okay. So what is this Python programming? See, whenever someone is saying, could you tell me what is Python? Or when in any interview, when someone is asking about Python, what are the terminology that will be striking us? See, one main thing is it's a high level interpreted language, correct? Which is designed to write, read, maintain. All these things we'll be saying, right? All these things we'll be saying, and we'll also be saying that it is most widely used for programming language, we'll be saying. So just go into this. We'll just go into this Python programming. Okay, it's again the same. So what it is saying, versatile, high-level programming language, which has been popular in the recent years, and it is also known for its clean and readable syntax. What is this clean and readable syntax? Because, yeah, if any one of you are aware of Java, in order to print the statement in Java, we need to introduce many variables, right? But when coming into Python, we just need to write print, and inside that print, we need to give the statement. So that is what the readable syntax is, okay? Clean and readable syntax is. And which is also, as Python is having this clean and readable syntax, it has been considered by the beginners as an excellent choice. Okay. So even the beginner who is new to this computer science or this programming side also, they can go with the Python program because its syntax is clean and readable, and it has became very popular in the recent years due to these AI trends. Correct. AI trends. Fine. So we'll just move further. Okay, history and popularity. History and popularity. What is this? What it is saying? Okay, in 1991, the birth of Python happened. The creator was Guido van Rossum. Okay, Guido van Rossum, and it was released as an open source programming language. It was released as an open source programming language. Then coming into 2000s, there was a heavy rapid growth which has happened. Okay? Heavy rapid growth which has happened, and in what areas the was the rapid growth seen? Gained a widespread popularity, especially in the fields of web development, data science, and machine learning. Especially in these fields, there was a wide development. Okay, in the web development, data science, and machine learning. Okay, and also comparing to today's scenario, what was the thing? It's one of the most widely used programming languages with a large and active community of developers. Yeah, we all know this, right? We all know this. So, what is this history and popularity? In 1991, Guido van Rossum made it as an open source programming language. Later after around 9 years or 10 years, there was a rapid growth, and cut to date till today, it's one of the most widely used programming language. Correct. So, this is about the history and the popularity. Just move further. So it's again the same. What exactly is Python programming? High-level interpreted language designed to read and write. Most widely used. Clear syntax and extensive library support. Extensive libraries. See, the terminologies which you are seeing could be repeating multiple times, and you will be hearing multiple times. But if you are hearing multiple times a particular term, so that means that that particular term is important to mention. Okay, whenever you are sitting in an interview, make sure whatever the terms which you are hearing multiple times, you are remembering them. Okay, so this is about the Python programming, which is a popular choice again. So why only Python programming? There were three main categories, we can say. Why only Python programming? What it is? So general purpose language, one thing, easy to learn, extensive libraries. So we'll just come from this side. Okay, extensive libraries. What it is saying? Wide variety of libraries and modules that can do many things like working with data and creating visuals. So extensive libraries in the sense for data science and machine learning only we are having pandas for data profiling, and we are having NumPy, pandas, matplotlib, seaborn for visualization, scikit-learn for model building. Correct. For PDF processing, we are having the files. Correct. So we are having many libraries which are supporting this Python language, right? Extensive library support. Easy to learn. Easy to learn. The best example is the syntax. And the example you can consider is this print statement. Simple and easy to use, easy to understand, which makes it a great choice. Again, general purpose, it's again the same. Web development, data analytics, in various fields we can use, even in scientific computing. Okay, so why, if anyone asks you why exactly do we need to use Python? Because it has an extensive support for all the libraries, and it is very easy to learn, and it can also used in various fields such as web development, data analysis, machine learning, scientific computing. Okay, these are all the reasons. Fine. Okay, so what are we discussing now? Syntax and structure. So simplicity, indentation, dynamic typing. What it is saying? Simplicity, it is referring to the Python syntax, which is designed to be clean, concise, and easy to read. Okay, this one is clear. It is telling about the syntax, right? Indentation. Python, what it is saying, it uses the indentation to define the code blocks rather than curly braces. So you people are aware of the indentation, right, in the Python? In the Python, you are aware of this indentation, right? So no need to specifically mention about this indentation, I guess. Everyone, any knows? I won't call your name. Let me know if any knows. Fine, thank you. Anyway, I'll just explain, okay? Yeah. Sorry. So what it is saying, it will be using the indentation to define the code blocks rather than the curly braces or any other delimiters. So it's like when you compare with this C++, when you're writing a for loop, it's different when it compared to the Python. Okay, it needs to be inside that particular loop in order to make sure that all the lines are being executed. But when compared to C++ or in Java, we'll be including all the things in the curly braces. Correct. So that is what the indentation is. And coming into dynamic typing. What is this dynamic typing? In Java or else in any other language like Dart, okay, we will be specifically mentioning what kind of data type it is when we are assigning a variable. Correct. When we are creating a variable, like if it is an integer, string, we'll be mentioning that. But what it is saying, it is dynamically typed. No need to declare the variables type explicitly. Explicitly, you don't have to declare the variable types. Python is because Python is a dynamically typed language. Just need to give a variable and assign a value to that. That's it. Okay. So this is about the syntax and structure, about its simplicity, indentation, dynamic typing. Okay. So before going into these data types and variables, now I will just give a pause. So now you people let me know, is Python a compiler language or an interpreter language? I'll just ask few queries, let me know. Interpreting. Okay. So what's the main difference between an interpreter language and a compiler language? Compiler and interpreter, right? What is the main difference between a compiler and an interpreter? Which is fast? Correct. I got the answer. I'm expecting answer from others also. And these are all just the basic answers. Yeah, compiler is fast, correct. Line by line and the whole complete file. So interpreter, what it does, it will be executing each and everything line by line in the interpreter. And compiler, it will be executing each and everything in one single go. So what exactly happens here? They both are executing the codes. But here compiler, it is translating the entire program into machine code before executing it. Okay, before executing it, it will translate the entire file into the machine code and it will execute it. Whereas the interpreter, it will translate and execute each line by line. Line by line, it will be translating and executing one at a time. And with interpreter, the execution of the program will be very slow when compared with the compiler. Okay, when compared with the compiler. Okay. Right. So everyone knows what an IDE is, right? IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Are you people having your IDEs, or do you want me to show how to install it? Yeah, like VS Code, PyCharm, Autumn. If you're having Anaconda Navigator, it's totally fine. Okay. Yeah. If you're having IDEs, it's totally fine. Yeah, Jupyter, even Jupyter is fine. Even if you're not having these IDEs, also we can work out through Google Colab. Okay? Don't worry. And how Python exactly works? How Python works, guys? It's totally fine, Jen. Don't worry. How Python exactly works? What is the operations? What is the order of operations it follows? And I'm asking like in mathematics, we'll be following the order of operations, right? Like BODMAS. So in Python, how we will be doing the how we will be executing the order of operations. Yeah, it will be executing the code through interpreter. Yeah. In our mathematical calculations, we'll be having this BODMAS. Initially, it will be following the rules through BODMAS, right? Brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. But in Python, how it does? In Python, I'm asking. In Python, it does in the format of PEMDAS, okay? PEMDAS. I just updated it over here. PEMDAS. Okay. Parenthesis, exponential, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. This is the order of operations, okay? Parenthesis, exponential. It will check for the parenthesis. And if there is any exponential power term available, it will first execute those kind of terms. Then it will go for the multiplication, then for the division part, then for the addition, and followed by the last subtraction. Okay. So this is the order of operations, and this is how the Python works. Okay. It's totally fine. VS Code is enough. Okay. VS Code is enough. Yeah, Pembrose. So now you people tell me what are the different kinds of operators available. Let me just open the notepad. It's better. I'm asking all the queries, right? Now I will share the screen of notepad. It will be interactive also. Just wait. Fine. So until now we have discussed like the Python is interpreted language. This is the first main important thing which we have discussed. And also IDE like the integrated development environment. Example VS Code, the best example because it is popular choice. Right? VS Code. Order of execution or operations. We have PEMDAS. PEMDAS is parenthesis exponential multiplication division addition subtraction. Okay, so this is the PEMDAS operation. Up to here it's done, right? Yeah. So now let me know what are the arithmetic, I'm sorry, what are the operators? Okay? Operators, I just told one. So what are the operators available? Yeah, relational, arithmetic, comparison, logical operators, correct? Arithmetic, comparison, logical. So these are some of the operators, right? So let me just pull that note. Arithmetic. What are the different types of we are having in arithmetic? All the plus, minus, all those things, right? Okay. And what are the other thing we are having arithmetic? Comparison. Comparison. In the comparison, we have equals to, not equals to, greater than, less than. Correct. And in the logical we have and or not, right? So these are some of the operators. So now, what is this mutable and immutable? Yeah, bitwise, fine. Yeah, relational. Okay. So what is the difference between this mutable and immutable? So what is mutable, guys? Mutable means objects can be changed after they have created, right? Objects can be changed after they have, or else after they are created, right? After they are created. And coming into immutable, it's all the same, but they cannot be changed, correct? They cannot be changed. Objects can't be changed after they are created. So that's the main difference between immutable and mutable, correct? So now we are going to discuss about the data types. What are the data types present? What are the data types? String, integers, float, boolean. So these are the data types, right? Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, so what is the data structure called as? What is the data structure? Data structure, guys. It's a group of data types, right? Group of data types. Group of data types together known as a data structure. Okay, data structure. Fine. So what are the built-in data types in that case? What are the built-in data types? I'll just wait for the answer, then I will type. What are the built-in data types, guys? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, the built-in data types are list, tuple, sets, and dictionary, right? List, tuple, sets, and dictionary. List, tuple, sets, dictionary. Okay, these are the built-in data types, correct? These are the built-in data types. Fine. Okay. So now we'll discuss about each kind of a built-in data type. So we all know about strings, integer, float, and boolean, right? We'll discuss about this list, tuple, and sets and dictionary. Okay. First, we'll start with list. So what is list? What is list, guys? It is an ordered format of sequence, right? Ordered format of sequence which can be referred with the help of indexing, correct? Referred with the help of indexing. The help of indexing, right? Okay, see, yeah. Yeah, I'm coming to that point, Shivan. So list are, is list immutable or mutable, guys? List is always, list is always mutable, correct? List is always mutable. And can list have the duplicates? Can list have the duplicates? list can have the duplicates, right? List can have duplicates also. So what are the some functions or the methods that we can use? What are some of the main functions or methods present in the list? Add, okay, okay. Delete, add, remove, reverse, sort, insert, correct. Extend, remember extend, append, extend. Okay, got it. Okay, fine, fine. See, you people are well aware of this Python in that case. Fine, got it. You're making my work much easier. Okay, I'll just ask a small question. I'll just ask a small question and we'll have a break after that. So please make sure that you're not using any online tool. So as per your knowledge, please answer. What is the difference between function, module, libraries, and packages? What is the main difference of all this? Function means everyone knows it's a block of code, right? Block of code. I just want two people to answer for module, library, and packages. Understood? See, the difference between this function, module, and libraries, I want you people to answer. For function, the meaning is it's a block of code. Correct. What is module? What is libraries? I want you people to answer. Yes, correct. I got one answer. Yeah, module is a single Python file. Correct. Function in the single Python file will have multiple functions. Correct. Module is nothing but a single Python file, or else we can directly say we'll be having the built-in code or the function in that. Correct. So what is libraries then? Good one, Jayan. What is libraries then? I got a huge answer here. Okay, got a very two-line answer from Apple. Libraries, predefined functions, and packages the dictionary of modules. Okay, module is a collection of a function. Yeah, and classes. Yeah, okay, classes. A collection of the modules. Okay, library. Correct. Library is a collection of the modules. Correct. And the package is a collection of libraries. Good one. Good one, Shwan. Okay, that is what it is. Okay, libraries is nothing but collection of modules and packages. What is packages? Packages nothing but collection of libraries. Okay. So everyone needs to know this main differences. Okay. So we'll just have a short break for 10 minutes. Okay. For 10 minutes, we'll have a short break and then we'll continue with the sets, dictionary, tuples. Okay. Fine. Thank you guys. So please have a short break in the meantime for 10 minutes. Okay. Be back here by 7:10. Thank you. Okay, Shivam, the webinar is not yet over. We are having a short break, okay? Please take your short break and be back here by 7:10. Okay, I hope everyone is back. Okay, fine. Okay, got it. Thank you. So, fine. We're done with the list, okay? We're done with the list. So now we'll just discuss about this tuple, okay? Tuple. So what is tuple, guys? What is tuple? In the tuple, the elements will be ordered or unordered. The elements will be ordered, right? Elements are ordered. Fine. What are the other things which are in tuple? Is it mutable or immutable? Yeah, immutable. I got the answers also. Okay. Immutable. Okay, fine. So I won't be writing in the notepad. Notepad is not necessary, right? I'll just ask the questions. We'll just continue. Whenever it is required, I'll just open the notebook in that case. I'll just ask completely for the tuple and I'll write later, okay? Yeah. How can we do the count or indexing over here in the tuple? We need to pass an element, right? We need to pass an element to perform the count or indexing, right? In the tuple. Let me just write. Fine. So we'll just go into sets. What are sets again? In the sets, the values are unordered, right? Unordered. And the sets, yeah, I forgot this also. Tuples are mentioned in this, and in the sets, everything is mentioned in the curly braces. Correct. And in the sets, one main thing is no index is associated with the elements, right? No index is associated with elements. Correct. And sets, can sets have the list? So this is a question I need to ask you. Yeah. Unique elements, unordered, non-repeatable. Fine, fine, fine. Set can have list. It is a question. Can sets have list inside them? No. Correct. No. No. Okay. Sets cannot have list, set, and dictionary inside it. Okay. Inside a set, we cannot have list, set, and a dictionary. But it can have tuple. Okay. Remember this point. Important. The sets, just right here. Sets cannot have list, set, dictionary inside it. But it can have tuple. Okay. It can have tuple. I'm sorry. Remember this. It cannot have list, set, and dictionary, but it can have tuple inside the sets. Okay. This is an important point. And as we are talking about sets, can sets have mutable? I mean, can is the set mutable? Okay, set is mutable. Fine. Can sets have mutables? Is tuple mutable? Is tuple mutable? No, correct. So if you are having tuple inside a set, can we make any changes in that case? No, right? Correct. Sets can only have an immutable data, right? Sets can only have immutable data. But set is mutable, correct? Set is mutable, but they can only have immutable data. And can sets have duplicate values? No. Sets cannot have duplicate values, correct? Thank you. I'll just write it over here related to sets. These are the basic things which we need to remember. It can have immutable data, okay, but set is mutable. Set is mutable, but they cannot have the immutable data. They cannot have the immutable data. And also one more thing is no duplicacy. No duplicate values. Correct. Fine, this is about the sets. Now we'll just go into the dictionaries, okay? So what is dictionaries? We all know. What is dictionaries? What are the two main things which comes under dictionaries? See, one thing when anyone is saying dictionary, immediately we will be remembering key value page, right? Key value page, correct. And we all know dictionaries are, you can edit them, right? Dict are mutable. Dict are mutable. Fine. So one more thing, the key value page about it. So what is the difference between break and continue? Break and continue. Difference between a break and continue. What happens if we introduce the continue word in between the loop? What happens if we introduce break? Yeah. Okay. Yes, correct. When the certain condition is met or the expected condition is met, the break will break the loop, terminate the loop, correct? And continue, we will skip that iteration and will continue with the upcoming iterations. Correct. Fine. Okay. Got it. Got it. Thank you. I see many of you are actively answering. I hope this continues for the whole 10 sessions. Thank you. So what are the types of functions available? Two different types of functions. What are the different types of functions available? Two different types, like user defined and built-in functions. Yeah, built-in and user defined. So what is this built-in? It is defined by the users. And what is user defined is nothing but the defined by the end users. Built-in means it will come with a set of built-in functions. Method, correct. It will come with a set of predefined built-in function, correct. And also we'll have this recursive function also, correct. Recursive function. Yeah, it comes with Python itself. So recursive function, remember? Where we'll be calling the function itself, correct? Where we'll be calling the function itself. Yeah, head and tail recursion. Okay, fine. So what's the difference between this local and the global variable? Yeah, when a function is calling itself, we call it as recursive. Good. Local variable and a global variable. When we'll call a local variable and when we'll say a global variable. Okay. Within a set, not within a set of block, we need to say like defined inside a function, okay? Value defined inside a function. If it is defined inside a function, it is local. If it is defined outside the function, then it is global, correct? Accessing methods will say, correct, local and global. Okay, okay. Thank you. So another two things I need to cover: advantages of functions and lambda function. Everyone knows the lambda function, right? They are one-line functions, right? Lambda functions are one-line functions, and they are anonymous, right? Fine. So one last query, okay? One last query. One line. It's not online. It's one line. Yeah, one line anonymous. See, Sushant, lambda function is nothing but in one single line, we'll be writing the whole function. And if you want to assign a variable, you can assign a variable to that particular function. Okay. Okay. So what are the advantages of function? One last thing. One last query. What are the advantages of functions, guys? See, one thing is it will make sure that wherever the repeated blocks of code is being used, so at that particular time, if we create one single function, we just need to call that particular function and the variables will be called, and according to that the function loop will be executed, right? Helps in repeated tasks, correct? Save space, reusability of the code, correct? The very important word is reusability. Reduces more number of lines, correct? Reduces the more number of lines of code. Improves the readability, correct? Improves the readability also. Okay, fine. Yeah, minimizes the code length, everything. Okay, fine. So this is about the basic Python, which you need to be aware of. I hope you people are aware of it, and I think you people are even aware of these OOPS concepts also. So I'm not touching OOPS now. Okay, fine. Okay, everyone is aware of all these topics, so that's very good of you people. So we'll just continue with that PPT. Okay, we'll just continue with that PPT, and we'll start if it is opting. And I mean, like, if you're still having time, we'll just start with that NumPy. Okay, fine. Some other things we are not aware of. Just very basic. Okay, Keshav, you're saying that just the very basic things you're aware of it, and other things you're not aware. You're saying. Okay, okay, got it. So it's totally fine. You just need to know until functions, okay, not to work on these machine learning models also. Mostly you need to know up to the functions, okay. So even that is what I will be expecting also. You're aware of up to that. So it's totally fine, okay. And all the file handling scenarios we'll see in the next upcoming session, okay. How to read a file, all those scenarios. It will be less than like 5 minutes. Okay, I'll share the screen and the PPT, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, data types and variables. Fine. Integer means we all know it's a numerical number, and there is a main difference between a float and an integer. Float means after the decimal we'll be having the numbers, right? Okay, just a minute. Let me just switch here. Launch. Switch. Fine. Okay. So then we are having strings. Strings in the sense we are having this textual data. And coming into Boolean, we are having this true or false logical thing. So you people are aware of this. And the control statement, conditional statements, and the loops. What are the conditional statements? If, elif, and else. So, and which will allow us to execute different blocks of code based on the specific conditions. Correct. Based on the specific condition only, we'll be using all those conditional statements. Correct. And coming into loops, we'll be having these types of loops. What are the different types of loops we're having? Sorry. What are the different types of loops are we having? For loop, while loop, do while loop, right? So whenever what it is saying allows to iterate over a sequence of elements or repeat a block of code until a certain condition is met. Until a certain condition is met, repeating a block of code or iterating over a sequence of elements is called as a loop, right? Loop definition. Coming into libraries and modules, libraries and module difference. What exactly is a library? What exactly is a module? And machine learning essential libraries. So even we are done with that PPT also. Okay, for a while. Okay, fine. So we are still left with this half an hour, right? So today I was actually planning for this Python, and you people are aware of all the basic Python, right? So for the next 10 minutes, for the next 10 to 15 minutes, and I see majority of the people are aware of this machine learning, right? So let me just start with this applications. What are the machine learning applications you know? What are the machine learning applications you people are aware of? In the chat, you can let me know, okay? Or else let me share that notepad only. We'll discuss it over there. Email applications. Okay. Okay. I see. So training data. Training data. Okay. It is a part of building a machine learning model. XGBoost is a model. Yeah. Recommendation system. Yeah, we can consider stock market prediction to predict the data. Fine. PyTorch. PyTorch is a framework. Okay. Automation. Scikit-learn, sklearn. In health sector, chatbots, finance, it's everywhere, correctable. So for building the classifiers using the data to make the predictions. Okay. Facial recognition, self-driving cars. Okay, Alexa. Okay, fine. Image and speech recognition, deep learning. Image is deep learning. Okay. Recommendation system. So business purpose, real-time prediction, predicting the stock market trends, customer service, facial, cybersecurity, AI agents. No, no, no. You're completely going out of the topic. AI agents means. Okay. AI agents is completely out of the topic. Okay, as AI agents topic we got right. Let me just show you this. See, in the whole bubble we have this AI. Okay, AI is a whole bubble, and as I think you people have seen this kind of an image, right? So in the whole AI bubble we are having this machine learning, and inside the machine learning we are having this deep learning, and combination of machine learning and deep learning is combo of ML and DL comes the NLP. Okay, DL is NLP, and inside the deep learning only, under the deep learning only, let me just write it here. Under the deep learning only, we have GenAI. Okay. We have GenAI. And now we got this concept called agents, agentic AI. Correct. Future prediction NLP. Yeah, NLP is natural language processing. Okay. If still time permits in our live sessions, okay, we'll start with NLP also. Don't worry. So Gen is nothing but see, screen text not showing. Prompt AI is what it is. Prompting is completely different. Okay. Prompting comes under this Gen AI only. Gen AI is nothing but generative AI. So as per the term saying generative AI, we are generating the AI content. What kind of AI content we can generate? We can generate in three different types of generative AI. That is text to text models we can do. That is where we'll be giving input as an text and getting text as an output. So that is one kind of generative AI. And the other kind is text to image. Input will be the text and image will be the output. That is one kind of generative AI models. So similarly, we are having text to video, voice to image. These are some kinds of the Gen AI types. Okay. The ChatGPT is a text to text model. Okay. ChatGPT is text to text model. And the main important topic which you people needs to be aware of is, see, all these things you'll be learning. Okay, all these things you'll be learning in a step by step manner. But prompting, you need to know what is prompting and prompt engineering. Okay, prompt engineering. This is the main thing which will be helping you. Even if you're working on ChatGPT also, see, let's say if you're trying to resolve a code, okay, if you're trying to resolve a code, so what you'll be doing, you'll be just even I did that in my initial stage. Okay, so I just used to copy that code, copy the error, and paste and dump it in the Chat GPT or Gemini or else a Claude or else any other LLMs. And so I won't be asking any query or else I won't be giving any prompt. I'll be just dumping them. I'll be just dumping them. Okay. Prompt engineering. I did the spelling wrong. ENGJ is fine. Just let me write. Okay. So what I need to do, I used to dump and the ChatGPT used to figure out the things and it used to resolve the queries. Or else sometimes I used to struggle with the code. I used to stay with the ChatGPT for 1 hour. I used to chat with that ChatGPT and by some means I would have resolved that query. But if you're aware of this prompt engineering, okay, based on the query that you are giving, along with the code and also this error, based on the clarity and the context that you're maintaining, and giving a clear and a concise prompt, it will understand what is that issue that you're trying to, what was the issue that you're facing, and what was the error that you're trying to resolve, and what was the expected output that you're expecting. It will be giving you, it will be understanding all the scenarios, and it will be giving you in one single attempt, or else it could take another 2 attempts. That's it. But if you're just dumping all those things without giving any prompt, it will take multiple attempts. And even the prompt which you are giving should have a clear context. Okay, clear context, and you need to maintain some clarity in that and provide some, and be specific also. Be specific. So provide a clarity, be specific, and provide some context. So these are the three main key principles of prompt engineering. Okay, I have written it in the middle. Fine. Okay, okay, fine. Let me just pull this out. Okay, got it, guys. Context, maintaining the context and being clarity and also being very specific is very important in prompt engineering. Okay. Screen text is not showing. Okay, the PPT was being shared, I guess. Just a minute. See, it will be 2 hours. I mean, Srivastava, it will be 2 hours. Okay. to our session 6 to 8. Okay. Yeah, it will be generating now images too. So it's a text to image model also. So if it is handling both text to text and text to image, we'll be calling them as a multi-model. Okay, okay, Vivek, I totally forgot, right? Even I forgot that. I need to give you an intro, right? Okay, so as you all know, my name is Shiva Chiran, and I'm a machine learning engineer. Okay, and I work on machine learning, deep learning, and also I work on this Gen AI related topics, and I'm also aware of this cloud AWS. Okay, and I'm recently working myself on this AI agents and also drag. So this is a short intro of me. Is it okay, Vivek, or else do you want me to give a brief intro? Okay, thank you. So even I forgot about two people. So currently people are in fourth year. Everyone in your final semester. Everyone. Okay. Okay, you're asking about the journey. Fine, Jayan. We'll discuss. Okay. Okay, it's a mix of everyone. Got it. Got it. It's a mix. Seventh semester, second sem MCA, third sem MCA. Okay, it's a mix actually. Okay, got it. Seventh. Okay, I see some emoticons popping up. Okay, just a minute. Okay, fourth sim completed in this month. Okay, got it. Yeah, yeah. Notepad notes. Instead of Notepad, there were these handouts. Okay, the handouts will be provided to you, which will be in a detailed documented format. It will be helpful for your preparation also. The notebook, it's all mixed up, right? So I'll just make sure that I'm providing you that handouts. Okay, and let me just share the drive link. Okay, in the drive link, I will be uploading all the handouts. Just give me a minute. If someone is riding a bike in between, don't do that. Okay. So I have created a link. Just share it in the chat. Okay. I'm not aware of that, Shashank. I'm not aware of it. Okay. Okay, I'm sharing the drive link over here. In this drive, everyone please open it. So in this drive link, you'll be having three folders: device, handouts, and notebooks. Okay. So under the handouts, you'll be having the day-wise documented things. Okay. Whatever the topics which we are discussing, day-wise you'll be having everything in the handouts. And coming into this day-wise, any notepad content which was important, that I will be updating in the day-wise. Okay. But mostly day-wise you will be not finding any files mostly. And in the notebooks, you'll be seeing all the implementation. So mostly I'll try to add some bunch of Python notebooks over here. Okay. Basic Python notebooks over here. If anyone want to practice, they can practice. Okay. Clear? Everyone is able to see that, right? Yeah, it is empty as of now. Okay. It is empty as of now. I'll be updating the things tonight. Okay. I have just updated the link, Preet. Yeah, Nishta, I have just updated the link in the chat. In the chat, you can see, right? Okay, thank you, Saho. You're liking the session. Thank you. Okay, Jayant should be pro one main thing, Jayant. Only one main thing. You need to make sure that you're learning the concept and implementing that concept. Okay, that is the only thing. It's not like okay, we are listening to this concept. Let me just implement that, and at that particular moment we implemented it. So it's like okay, we know the topic. So that is not the thing which we need to learn. Okay, we need to make sure that we are diving deep into the concept. Okay, we need to make sure we are diving deep into each and every concept. Let's say if you're diving into this, let's say machine learning, data pre-processing, we are diving. Okay, that is our topic. In that case, we need to make sure that why particularly we are using mean over there while imputing the null values, why particularly we are using that mode, and what are the different kinds of scenarios where we can change the things. So we need to question each and every topic. Each and every question needs to be questioned in a WH format. Okay, please make sure that everyone, whatever the topic you're learning, please make sure you are questioning it in WH format. Okay, why to use that, when to use that, where to use that, and how to use that. Okay, if you're having this format for all these questions, if you're having an answer, then you will be able to make, I mean, you'll be able to completely learn about that particular topic. Okay. Okay, you're not able to see the link. Just wait. Is there any Q&A or chat option, guys? Q&A, chat. Now it was visible. Fine. Okay, got it. Even I got it. We can get the link. So the drive link I have posted in the chat. Okay. Now you will be able to see. Okay. Yeah, all good. Okay. Thank you, James. Thank you. Link is not visible on the phone. Is it same for all? Is it same for all, guys? Okay. No, everyone is able to see the link. Don't worry, I will be just dropping it in the Telegram group also. Okay. Okay, fine. Don't worry. This is the drive link where I will be updating all the notes. Okay. For now it's empty, but later I will update. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I hope yeah, today we have just discussed about this Python, right? So I hope you people are not having any doubts on that. Yeah, thank you, Jane. So that's it for today, guys. For today, it's fine. We were leaving early, but in coming sessions, mostly we'll be ending at around 8. Okay. Okay. Show my questions tab. Okay. Just turn off that. You'll be able to see the link. Okay. Thank you, Swasti. Yeah, usual. I mentioned right. It is based on attendance. Okay. So please make sure that you're attending every session. Thank you. Thank you, Preet. Thank you. Thank you, Shivani. Thank you, Vivek. Okay. Thank you, Vivek. Again, thank you, Anubhav. Thank you, Akshita. Yeah, Harsh, I will be sharing definitely, but not right now. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Harsh. Harsh Sharma. Harshita, I will be informing you if there is any attendance form which needs to be filled out. Okay. For now, if you are joining the session, then your attendance will be automatically counted through Zoho. Okay. Thank you, Das. Thank you, Shwambar. Thank you. Yes, okay. I'm asking, we have a case of marking attendance on any link. No, no. As of now, no usual. As you're joining the session, right? So as through the mail you're joining, right? Every day. So if you're joining through the same mail which you have registered, your attendance will be counted. Hope it's clear. Oh, peace out, sensei. Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah, Ashutosh, what's it out? Okay. So Vaishnavi, you're saying that you didn't get the link and you have filled the form too. Your friend has shared the link. After that, I'm joining. After that, you're joining. Okay, I'll just share that. This is bit theoretical. No, Ashutosh, it will be practical also, as this is our very first session, right? This is our very first session, right? So I just don't want to share my screen and start the practical sessions. Okay. When we are doing this NumPy and Pandas, we'll do that practical implementation. Okay, Ashutosh. Okay. Sorry, what kind of link being discussed? See, that is a drive link. Okay. That is a drive link. And in the drive link, each and every day notes will be updated over there. Okay. Each and every day notes will be updated over there. And how that will be uploaded in the handouts folder in a document format, it will be uploaded so that even you can prepare for your preparation also. Okay. No, no, actually, Vaishnavi, answering about the ask query. Okay. Another query of another student. Okay. Coming into your query, you're saying that I have joined through her mail ID. Automatic, and I have joined through time to change. Okay. So just wait, Vaishnavi. Just look for the next session also. If it is same for the next session also, then I will share an email ID. Please drop mentioning the same in the email. Okay. What courses are you talking about, Sahu? Yeah, Abhinay. Fine. You can leave the meet. I'm just answering the queries. Okay. You can leave the meet, Abhinay. What courses are you talking about, Sahu? have answered it, Ashutosh. There is no attendance link. As you're joining the session, your attendance will be automatically considered by the Zoho. It will be marked as present if you're staying in the session for 2 hours, okay? Okay. Okay. The okay, you're having the skill valid credentials also. Okay, what are those four courses mentioned in the skill valid profile? Could you please mention it over here? If all those are related to this machine learning, then yes, you need to go through all the courses. Okay. Yes, Ashutosh, you can leave now. Thank you. Okay, I think it's time, guys. Please have your dinner. Machine learning dashboards. Introduction to GenAI. Yeah, introduction to GenAI. All these four courses are self-paced. Okay, self-paced. Yeah, you need to go through Soho. Machine learning self crash course. It will be helpful for you for this particular certification. And introduction to GenAI. It will be helpful for you when you're upskilling. Okay. How lately did you join Harsh? Thank you, Parikshit. Thank you. See, if it is one class, it's totally fine, Nishita. But if it is happening continuously, the certificate will not be provided. Okay, it's totally fine, Anubhav. If you're not having any idea on machine learning, also, all you need to do is you need to make sure your the base foundation is strong. Okay, that is what I'm trying to do in the next upcoming sessions. We'll make sure that all the basic foundation things are good. Then only we'll be moving forward with the algorithms. Okay, don't worry. And Anubhav, whatever the doubts you're getting in between, please collect all the doubts and let me know at the end of the session. Okay. Okay, it's fine, Harsh. For today, it's fine. Okay. For today, it's fine. But please make sure that you're not being delayed by more than 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, Harsh. Yeah, you can leave the session. If no one is having any doubts, you may leave the session. Okay. Thank you for attending. Please have your dinner. Thanks for attending. Okay. Okay, coming into Harsh Sharma, you're asking in which domain are you currently pursuing AI and ML? Not sure which is better, AI and ML. See Harsh, we need to have the basics of machine learning, deep learning in order to understand the Gen AI. Correct. So knowing each and every concept is better, but you need to also know what is the roadmap for it in order to achieve that. See nowadays, if you see, if you're aware of machine learning and deep learning, most of the companies are looking out for Gen AI related developers, right? Gen AI is nothing but mostly you need to know about this fine tuning RAG or else handling APIs. Mostly these areas of expertise they were looking. So it's better if you know the foundational basics. I mean, all if your foundation is strong, you'll be understanding all the Gen AI topics very easily. So it's better you're aware of all the topics. Okay, it's not like you need to stay in ML only. You need to stay in AI only. You need to make sure that you're aware of those concepts. And then you're following up with the current new trends. Okay, I hope it's clear, Harsh. But the answer is a bit confusing for you, I think. Mm. So as you are still in your bachelor's, it will be a bit confusing. But once you're out of your bachelor's, you'll be getting a clear picture. As per the so start applying. If you're in your final semester, start applying for the companies. Reach out to HRs. Then based on the job description, you'll be understanding what they're looking out for. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Anubhav. Thanks for creating the notes day wise. If you want, you can share it in the Telegram group. Okay. Okay, Tanisha, just make sure that you're checking your spam folder. Okay. Spam or promotional emails. Just make sure that you're checking those folders also. In the meantime, in the next session also, if you're having the same issue, just mail to this email ID mentioning the same. Okay. I have just dropped an email ID. So please just mail through that email ID. Okay. If you're having the same issue on Wednesday also. Okay. If it is your first year, it's fine, Anubhav. It's totally fine. It's better if you start with the machine learning. Okay. It's better you understand statistics, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn. Statistics. I mean, how the code structure or the flow we are following. If you're following the same flow, if you're understanding all the things, then you'll be very good in this machine learning. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. See 8 o'clock, guys. Fine. See no other queries popping up. So we'll take a break for today. No, it will be the same meeting, Tanisha. Same meeting link for Wednesday session also. So be ready on the Wednesday. We'll discuss about NumPy and we'll see the NumPy notebook implementation also. Okay. Okay. Mm. Thank you, guys. It's totally fine, Anubhav. Thank you. Thanks for attending. Thank you. I'm ending the session now.